What do we have? First rates, which will start to come in. 25,085 or so is where the Nifty is now at, is absolutely flat, running into that 25,120 resistance zone. 25,100 on the screen. Nifty Bank is up about 0.1% higher. The Sensex is up 0.1. The small cap index is up a third, and I think the mid cap index is up about 0.25% as well. So that is the picture as we start right out of the gates at 9:15 this morning. Nifty heat map will come up on your screen. It'll give you a quick sense of where we are starting and how many up and down. So overwhelmingly, it's a green-looking screen. Coal India, ONGC on one side, Trent and Max Health. Trent is something Mangalam has been highlighting, which is starting weaker this morning. It's firmer now, so Nifty's got 40 points on it. The Sensex has got about 150 points on it to begin the session. We are exactly at that 61.8% retracement of the fall, which is 25,120 on the Nifty. So you're there. Stocks, guys.
Well, Trent, that's the one actually that's taking a knock this morning because of a downgrade that's coming from Aquarius and because the growth rates basically have slowed down. And the stock, as we already know, it's not cheap at all. So that, in fact, is down closer to around 2.5%. What's doing well? McLeod Russell, I don't know, that stock is up closer on 10%. Big up move is what we're seeing on that name. Another couple of names that have done well. Atlanta, I remember they won a big order. And this week itself, the stock is up. Last 1 month, small company, but they have won a large order, so that's why that stock continues to move from strength to strength. Inox Green is up 2.5%, so good move is what we're seeing on that name. And a stock that woke up late in trade yesterday was Lur Travenues Tech. Well, that continues its good form. That's spiking away as we speak. So good start to some of these stocks today. A few more notable names. J&K India, that stock is up close to around 10%. I think I've seen an order win. So that one, in fact, continues to move from strength to strength. We have Shaily Engineering, another stock that has done very, very well on a larger time frame, though it had corrected recently from the top. That continues to drive home the advantage of that stock as well. Up and about. But Mangalam, clearly Trent taking a bit of a knock today.
Trent taking a bit of a knock today. It will be very interesting to see if at lower levels there is some purchase on optimism of the second half doing a lot better than what the first half would be doing. And remember, the second half they'll also go into a lot more favourable base. The last 5 years, the revenues have been compounding at over 35%. In the last few quarters, that number's come down to around mid-20s, if not early 20s. So if they go into a high demand and low base period, could we see some sort of traction coming by on Trent or not? Something that the street will be watching out for. But LTI Mindtree, the deal with the global media company, working in their favor. That stock's higher. The IT stocks were higher yesterday. LTI Mindtree has another reason to cheer. Fortis Healthcare, after the big move that we saw yesterday, is coming in for a wee bit of profit taking. So we'll watch out for that one. Sugar stocks are lower as well. So typically it's a stock, it's a sector that moves in a pack. So Balrampur Chini at the low point in this morning trade itself. And AB Fashion and Retail also seeing some wee bit of profit taking. Delivery continues its march forward from a near 6% rally yesterday, is up around 1.5% right of the gates. Astral does well as well, 1.5%. Something's up with McLeod Russell for sure. Over the last few days, it's been doing extremely well. In fact, the last 1 week or so, that stock has rallied almost 40%. So big gains on McLeod Russell. Stylem is the other one, which is also seeing some traction. And alongside that, we have Raymond Realty, which opened lower and has found some purchase currently at the high point.
Just one word, McLeod Russell in the AGM, they had given a bit of a hint on debt restructuring. So I think the street is buying into that. That's one stock that's up. And Shaily, stock that normally we don't talk about and the volumes are very, very low. There was a large trade that took place. So that explains why there's a big volume spike on that name. And the stock is up close to on 7%. So just wanted to highlight both those two.
Okay, that's on your screen now, and 2,300 on Shaily at this point in time. Maybe just take a quick look at, so it's 2:1, but it's very early and things will change and this will move around. But two stocks up for one down. That's broadly the picture at this stage. Maybe a few other names. By the way, Bank of India is the biggest volume-led gainer right now on the NSE. The Jain Resources, it's a recent listing, it's about 3-4 days old in the market, 6% higher, and it's got large volumes, third largest volumes to begin the session. Rate gain is up about 3%. Again, decent sized volumes coming through. It's coming off extremely bombed out levels. Inox Green was up 5% yesterday. It's done phenomenally well lately. Another 3% coming through. Premier Explosives was up 6% yesterday. That's starting again with about a 1% pop. And this listing yesterday pays Digitick 2%, and it's got volumes to begin the session at this point in time. So, that market breadth, it's just opening, so we'll give it some more time, but it's converging. KIOCL, right, which Hormuz was talking about yesterday, this morning with the price action, etc., is starting about 6% lower. It had that big move yesterday, very, very small amount of free float. Last 2 days, it's gone up like a rocket. It's coming down a bit. BSC ended about 5.5% higher yesterday. It's down about 1.25% or so. And it's just some reversals. Fortis was a big mover, 7%, is down about 2%. And so on and so forth.
The market's come off a little bit, from what we saw at the open itself now. And what's leading it lower are the ones that took it higher yesterday, both the IT pack and the bank. So the Nifty bank is down by about 65 points right now, just above that 56,000 mark. It's led lower by Axis Bank, that's at the low point. And alongside that, we have HDFC Bank as well, which did well yesterday and now coming in for a wee bit of profit booking if you must. And then we had TCS and a lot of these IT stocks as well, which are mildly off highs. Nothing really which is worrisome, but just, mildly off highs, and that's reflecting in the way the markets are. Nifty slightly above the flat line.
Yeah, absolutely. 10 points now, 25.88 on the index.